Let's go. Son of a bitch. Yeah, the controls in this version are really slippery. So it's really easy to do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not that fond of this version of Fever either. And I did not mean that to rhyme. I'm just not really that fond of it. Oh my god. Oh. Controls are just so fiddly in this game. I'm gonna do this. Perfect. That was really, really technical, and I'm really surprised I got that without any issues. Because the more technical a move is, in terms of moving the pills around, the easier it is to fuck up, really. Now that'll work, because then I can just do that. Although that does remove that, so maybe not the best idea, but whatever. Yeah, doesn't really matter anymore. So the rules of this is you cannot start if you're on computer. Basically, you're playing emulator. You cannot have the next version open in waiting. You have to start. Basically, you have to have it can't be on and ready to go. You have to do that after you finish the version you're currently playing. That's the main rule that I really want enforced if this were to be on the leaderboards, but it's really it would be really difficult to get on the leaderboards because I'd have to get permission from ACMLM, who's the person in charge of the entire series, in order to allow it to basically get onto the leaderboards. That's basically how it goes with series games, like series of the same series games in a row. Sorry if that didn't really make sense, but it's kind of hard to explain. So far, though, this run's been very good. Even though it's early days. I'm gonna put that all the way down there, and that all the way down there too. Not really getting what I want to see here, and that's not what I wanted to have happen, because that's not good. Although I fixed it pretty quickly, which is good. Anytime you can fix a problem in this game very fast is a good thing. Or in any Dr. Mario game. It's just good. This has been nice and smooth so far. That over there. Get that there. Perfect. Oh, I actually just noticed I could have put that there too. Of course. But that's fine because I can still just do that. And it just falls all the way down to the bottom and everything's good. The pill luck hasn't been, pill RNG hasn't been too good here. That's fine. Alright. Good. Now I just have to take off the sides, which you don't really want to do. Don't want to have this pattern because it's slow as molasses. Pill luck is atrocious right now. Yeah, it's really bad. Get that there. Oh, then I can just do that. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Yeah, that was a really bad level. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're good now. Just get that out of there. Ah, that was actually the right pill. I'll just do it this way then. Oh, that was perfect RNG there. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. That is a big deal though. I'll have to get that out of there. There's nothing else I can do. Yo, Mal, how are you? Pretty good. I'm in the first game of this Dr. Marithon Mini. The reason why it's mini is because it doesn't include every game, just 3. And it's the 3 that have the biggest differences in the games. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's actually a, I actually submitted this to a marathon, and now I'm practicing it. One thing is you can't have the next game open and waiting. You have to load them. You have to finish one and then load the next. That is if you're playing on computer. Actually, either way, you can't have the next one just sitting there waiting. Because that would be pretty unfair. Or something, I don't know. I just don't think that you should be allowed to have the next one just sitting there waiting. But so far this run's been going good. Gotta get this back over into there as well. Yeah, that's fine. That was pretty good pill luck there. Pill RNG, whatever you want to call it. Of course, now I'm getting screwed as soon as I say that. Alright. Okay. Good. Overall, this has actually been a really good SNES run. There hasn't been too many major problems with this run so far, which is good. I already had to reset once, which is fine. I reset very early, so I'm not worried about having to reset already, and I'm just gonna put that there, so that's easy to deal with. Even though I could have put it all the way to the left or right. Okay, good. I was worried that I wasn't gonna get that, and that would have been a big problem. Yeah, the reason why this this game is actually fairly tricky is because the controls are somewhat fiddly. Like it's really easy to put stuff where you don't need to put it, and also the down pressing and holding down is really fast. Makes things go really fast in this game. Like it goes down really fast. So you have to be used to that, and that can also cause a lot of issues. That was actually the reason why I restarted for the first time. Let's see what's next. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna put that over there. And that was a really good level 13. Guess fine. Yeah, this is pretty interesting start here. Why didn't that rotate? Oh my god. Like, seriously. That should have rotated, and it didn't. I pressed the button for it to rotate. It didn't rotate. I can actually foresee some issues with this level. There are very few reds in this level. But I just opened that up really nice. So I can get some reds. Some space for some reds. Nowhere to place that those reds though. And that's an example of how fiddly the controls are, or how fast it goes down, because like I didn't even have any chance to turn it. And I have a tower, which you really want to try and avoid these, because these really, they're just really bad, because they eat up a lot of time at the end. Unless you get godlike RNG like that. Like, that was really fast for one of those. Normally those take a long time to get rid of. Alright. Yep, gonna have pills that I have nothing to do with, because again there's very few reds in this level. Just get rid of that for now, so I can open up more space for the other reds. And now I have a lot of space for reds. now I'm probably gonna... Now I have very few blues open. This is a pretty lethal combination here of very few blues and, well, now not anymore, but that was a pretty lethal combination at that point in time. And I'm getting a mini tower on the left as well. Oh, that's a nice pill there. Nice pill combination there. Because that allowed me to get rid of both of those really fast. So I got a mini tower here. Mini towers aren't that bad. Because you can get rid of them very fast. Provided you get the right pill combinations. Which in this case I did. So then that was a pretty good level, all in all. We're on 16 now. Pretty good, nice open layout here. Although I did just make a mistake there, but it should be fine. Actually get that over there. Whew, that was close. Yeah, that was the right play for that. Because that got rid of the mistake I made earlier. Almost didn't get that play. If I hadn't gotten that play, then that would have been a pretty big mistake, because I wouldn't be able to do anything. There would have been a lot of work that I'd have to do to get out of that, and then it would cost a lot of time. But these are some nice pills here so far. And taken out of context, that sentence can actually be really, really bad sounding. Like, really bad sounding. But that's Dr. Mario for you. It can really get some pretty bad sounding quotes from players of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because of this, with this, I can do this. That's a really good play there. And it's a really cool looking play as well. So I just gotta get that there, and then that there. Perfect. Yeah, with this game, the lock-in, the amount of time it takes to lock in a piece is very, very minimal. So any mistake you do with the manipulation of the pieces is amplified. So I mean, even though I consider this the second easiest version. The easiest version is the version coming up next. But I consider this the second easiest version in the entire game. And if you really want to learn how to play this game, or just play this game casually, this is a really good version to play. Although the other really good casual version to play is the Dr. Mario Online RX version. Again, not very much space to work with. Which is leading to mistakes, but I should be able to get out of these mistakes fairly easily. Just like that. So I took a pretty bad situation and turned it into a really good situation just with one drop like that. And that pretty much exemplifies this game. One drop can literally make turn a really bad situation into a really good situation if you know what you're doing in this game. Anyways, we're nearing the first game transition. So the screen will be black for a bit while I get the next version loaded. Don't worry though, the timer will still be going, but there won't be anything else going because I have to switch over. I have to switch emulators and games. Again, got a mini tower on the left there. Should be able to deal with it fairly quickly. In fact, I've already started dealing with it with that drop there, and that drop there as well. Actually, there's multiple ways I can do this, but if I get that out of there, then I have two different ways of dealing with this now. Just get that out of there. And this will allow me to start getting rid of that, which is perfect. This is a really good time so far, but we'll see what happens in the last 3 levels, because the last 3 levels are probably going to take quite a while, depending upon what kind of level layouts I get. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Pill RNG hasn't been the best, but I can still deal with it. And now things have opened up slightly. I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, and that's going to take care of that, and it should be smooth sailing from here. So I actually feel like I am getting better at this game, it's just taking a lot longer. That's the short lock-in time I was talking about there. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get punished too badly by it. Because I can just do that and get rid of it. We do have a tower on the left there, or right, sorry. You know, directions are hard when you're really concentrating. And we're starting to get bad pill drops again. I actually want that over there. Should have put that there. So I have to get that out of there. Yeah, now I'm starting to really screw up here. Get that out of there. Yeah, this is gonna take some time to get rid of. Although, maybe not if I get stupid lucky like I did just there. Still, that was a very bad time for that level. Yeah, hey Math. How are you? It's the Dr. Marithon Mini. So I lost about 40 seconds there, no big deal. This has been amazing luck. Knock on wood. Of course, fuck, I knew as soon as I said that I was gonna start getting bad-ish pill luck. I have very few reds open, which is problematic. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way so I can get both of these. Got nothing else to do with that, so I'm going to place that there. Get that there. That's the short lockdown period you got. That's what happened there. Sure, you may think I'm making excuses for myself, but I'm not really. That really is a really short lockdown time period that you have to deal with. And here comes the bad pill luck. Perfect. Ah. Okay. Like I said before, screen's gonna be black for a while, except for the timer, after this next level. Okay, this looks really good. Of course, I say that and then I proceed to make like 50 million mistakes. Not many open reds right now. Well, there's one open red right now. There's very few open blues too. This is gonna be close. I still have a chance to PB for this version, but I don't know. I mean, I first tried level 20, which is pretty difficult for me to do. Get that over there then. Okay, so right after this, I'm going to be shutting this off and switching over to the next version, like as quickly as I humanly can. This is going to be a PB too, by the way.